with me today. My name's Joyce Gibb, and one of the things that I'd love to talk about now is about the summer and the beach. Now, what should you do with your children and yourself, and sunscreen? What about jellyfish? What about if you get sand in your eyes? All those type of things. So there's actually a website that's called environmentalworkinggroup.org or DEWG.org, and they have all kinds of information on there if you'd like to look up things about, what are the best types of sunscreen, etc. Now, I previously did a blog on the sunscreens, but one of the things that I learned from the EWG website was that a lot of people use the spray-on sunscreens. And of course, you can tell if the wind blows, the sunscreen's gonna go in your eyes, every place else but on your skin. And so they really don't recommend that. I know that's convenient for many moms and dads to put it on, but you should rub it in too, when you do put it on your skin so you don't miss any spots. And they say any sunscreen greater than 50 is really not any better than something that's 70. So make sure that you get a lotion to rub on. That's really better. It's more protection. And just be common sense about it. Put it on your kids before you go to the beach or before you go to the pool, because they just want to get in the water and they want to run away from you. And reapply. Every hour you should reapply sunscreen. So one of the things that going to the beach that we have, where I go to the beach, we have some jellyfish at certain times of the year. And they're the ones that have the big long tentacles at some point. And so what do you do about jellyfish? So this information is from a Christine Wilcox, and she is a venom specialist at the University of Hawaii. And this is from May of last year in Hakai, which is a coastal science magazine. So what does she say about jellyfish stings? Like we used to always say, oh, get them out of the water, scrape it off with a credit card. No, you should not do that. So she said, just get out of the water first of all. Don't wash the area with seawater, because what happens is that just spreads the venom to a larger area. You can pluck out the visible tentacles, but do it with a set of tweezers. So pluck those out, don't scrape them with a credit card, because that will also spread the venom to a larger area. The next thing you should take to the beach with you, and this sounds weird, but maybe if you have lifeguards in the area, they may have this, is bring vinegar to the beach with you. Because basically you rinse the area, vinegar, and because what does vinegar do? It deactivates the venom and the tentacle cells. So you should rinse the area with vinegar. And I've seen several jellyfish stings, and it's like a big, huge, long scrape when it heals. So it's going to burn a little bit if that's open, of course, so let your kids know and you be prepared. But you should put vinegar on the site, because that deactivates the release of the venom. And then the other thing that sounds really odd, but you should put heat on it. You always think, oh, something's burning, stinging, you should put cold. But really you should put heat on the site. And heat permanently inactivates the venom. So that's about jelly stings. So how about crab bites? I remember when I was little, we used to go to Ocean City. There were tons of crabs that would bite my feet. They don't have them so much anymore because I think there's less crabs in the ocean. But I know we'd be walking, they'd grab a hold of your toe. And my dad used to always say, shake your foot off in the water, because if they're out of the water, if you bring your foot out of the water and shake it off, they're going to hold on tighter. So shake the crab off in the water. And sometimes that can actually cause a cut. So just make sure you clean that out. The other thing I wanted to talk about is what happens with riptides. And I know there's been someone this past week recently was in the news where several people got caught in a riptide. And what's a riptide? Typically, you can see the riptide in the sense that there's not as many waves in that area where the waves are breaking. And sometimes it's even, 4 or 5 feet of water. And if there's not as many waves, then you shouldn't go in there. Of course, always obey what the lifeguards have to say. If there's a red flag out, caution is yellow and green is good. But if you get caught in a riptide, don't fight against the wave, to try to get into shore. Save your energy, try to swim parallel to shore And usually one of the waves are usually going a certain direction. So go with the waves, wave your hands just to let people know that you're in trouble, because people can die from actually being caught in the riptide. So the last thing is we hate to talk about is about sharks, but I know some sharks even go in 3 feet of water. So you have to just make sure you look out for that, especially if you're swimming near a pier, because the sharks are going to be, even the small, like 1, 2, or 3 foot, 1 to 3 foot sharks will be in that area. So just be careful, especially when swimming near a pier. So get out of the water, of course, as soon as you can, and notify someone so they can get the rest of the people out of the water. So I hope you have a wonderful summer, nice and relaxing time at the beach, and have a wonderful vacation. Thanks for watching. If this information was helpful, hit that thumbs up button down below. If you want more videos like this, hit the subscribe button down below, then ring the bell next to it. Also, if you know other people that you would want to share this link with, please do so, because I would love to help them on their journey to good health.